Hello everyone, this is Potsy, and we are back with the Let's Play world today in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So I know it's actually been a few days since we've been in the world. It feels like it's been forever. It's been, I think, 2 days. And basically what happened was I started to do those redstone videos, and I've had other tutorials doing on, and yeah, so I just hadn't gotten around to this yet. But I will be upping the video content out to 2 videos per day, most likely, like we talked about a little bit in the previous videos. So that will be really fun. I'm really excited for that. Also, as far as the Android stuff goes, I actually bought the Nexus 9, and I can't remember now if we talked about this or not, because I know we were supposed to, and I know it was going to come up, but I don't know if it ever did. So I used the Nexus 9 for the redstone stuff, because currently the redstone mod is only available for Android, but it is on its way for iOS, so do not worry if you're an iOS user. In fact, right now at the moment I'm on my iPhone 6 Plus, so I use iOS as well, and I would be very excited to see that it comes to iOS when it does, because we talked to the developer, Byte2.5, he's so cool. He does a great job, and he did say that it would be coming out for iOS eventually. So when that will happen, he's not 100% sure. And for those of you that don't know, I guess to some people it's a little bit confusing, but basically it's not as simple as copying and pasting some scripts, you know. Android and iOS are very different things, you know. They run the file management, everything about them basically is different. So the only similar thing there is that the fact that they're both mobile operating systems. But that's why it can be a pain sometimes to actually get those things worked on. iOS happens to be a bit more locked down. I don't know which, those of you that actually understand that concept. You probably noticed that Android accepts updates and stuff to games really fast, whereas iOS, you gotta wait for Apple to approve and other things, because Apple is different with security and making sure that people don't have the devices compromised and stuff like that, which makes it much harder to do things like mods, but it makes it much safer. So you're kind of giving up, you know, it's kind of a one-for-one thing, you know? You either get security or you get quick updates, and obviously I honestly would prefer to have a bit of security over, you know, a quick update. But anyway, the point is it takes a little bit longer to get over to iOS, because you're gonna have to port the code over in some form or another. I don't know exactly how he's going to go about it. He might have a friend help. I don't know if he's got somebody else that works with iOS better or something, but it will be soon. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that, because that was gonna be really cool. The reason I was telling you guys about the Android thing actually is because like I said, I bought the Nexus 9, and it's a really nice device. If for those of you looking for some sort of reference, it is an incredible device, and I was having a hard time choosing between. We need to dump some stuff out in the chest here. I was having a very hard time actually choosing between the Nexus 9 and an NVIDIA Shield, I think it's called, NVIDIA Shield, something like that. Yeah, so I could not choose. It was insane. I was having a hard time. So I went to Best Buy and I picked up a Nexus 9. That's how that happened. But I still am not 100% sure that that's exactly what I want. So I'm going, well, I have my NVIDIA Shield that will deliver here in the morning, and I'll be able to compare the two and have a much better idea of which one it is that I actually want to keep, you know? And maybe I'll keep both. I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. But I really like the NVIDIA Shield, the fact that it can go output on HDMI, so not only can I put it on a screen, a bigger screen, and play with the controller that I can map controls easier than a PS3 controller, I can also run it through my Elgato capture card, which will get you guys really nice, smooth gameplay, which you can already get right now, but on the Nexus, I mean, it's a little bit harder to do. There's just more loops you have to jump through. My iPhone, it's extremely easy. I'm doing it right now. I'm recording at 60 frames per second, of course. You've probably already noticed that for a while. It's very, very easy because I have a Mac and stuff. Oh, no, 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 don't do this. Don't do this. It was doing this the other day, and oh, it was the redstone video, actually. You know, it's like, no, please, don't be like this. So, right here, oh my gosh, my animals are so cute. There's a creeper. No, he's walking out there. Okay, so this is the area I was thinking about. I need to get this expanded, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. Okay, we're going to craft up some planks. What? I've got logs. It doesn't... Look, I've got 14 of those birch logs. It's not showing... Oh, now it's showing. Whoa, that was weird. They weren't even up. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to start to kind of expand the outside here, because we want to make sure this mountain is very safe, you know? We want to make it safe. We want to make it cool and all that stuff. So that's why we need to do what we're doing right now. So I'm going to expand this a bit. Basically, I'm just going to make it a safe area, you know, because right now it's just not that safe. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's not. Oh, this is so much easier. When I have my control set to non-split touch, it's actually much easier to build blocks with this. I can just build these dirt things real fast, so you guys don't have to watch me play around for 10 years. So that's kind of the nice thing about this. I'm actually undecided though when it comes to life-based survival games on what the best controls would be. I mean, I understand the third-person thing. People hate that, I know, and I actually don't like using it, not because I feel that it's cheating, but because it feels stupid. So I just don't like it. But I can't decide, because you'd think that this would be better for lifeboat survival games, because look, this chicken, if that was a person, I could hit them from any point on the screen, right? I could be just looking around. But that also makes accuracy much more difficult for me, so I don't know which one's better, but I haven't decided. But if you guys feel that one is better than the other, be sure to let me know. This area is just about prepared enough to keep kind of secured down. We'll make sure we keep light enough in this area so we don't get eaten by monsters, and I'll just keep expanding this thing over here. This is bad. We're making a lot of stuff out of wood, you guys. If this stuff burns one day, oh my gosh, my life will be so done. I will be so done with everything. I don't know if I can handle myself anymore. I don't know if I'd even feel good about anything anymore. Okay, this is looking pretty good, honestly. I'm actually kind of happy with this. I'm gonna chip this part of the roof down. It feels so bloody squished down here. Claustrophobia to the max. I mean, I don't know if you can really have claustrophobia in a game. I guess it's probably possible. I'll bet virtual reality though. I'll bet those things like the Oculus Rift thing. I'll bet you could feel some serious claustrophobia with that, because you feel like you're actually there. One of the things about claustrophobia is that the fact that you feel like you're being, what's the word? Restricted, I guess. You're just enclosed. And so if you're in virtual reality and you feel enclosed because you look around and there's nowhere to go, it might actually feel that way. But of course in Minecraft, I'm on a phone. It's a 2D plane. It's not. Oh, whoa. All of a sudden we're switching over to cobbles. Oh, I'm almost out of dirt. I think I threw the rest actually into the chest. Okay, we got that good enough. So what this means, oh, this would be cool to make we should make a balcony off of here. Yes. Okay, it could either be here or it could be on the other side. That's what we need to choose. This might be better as a lookout, and that over there might be better as some big balcony with a swimming pool or hot tub on top. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's definitely what we're going for. We're going for a hot tub look on the right of the mountain. So we'll get over there. But first I'm gonna go sleep because, you know, well, I don't think I really need to explain that. I think most of you are probably already aware I will die if I don't. So we'll go down here. Whoa, this is all exposed. That's what I was doing. I don't think any monsters will come in though. I think we'll be okay. I think I blocked off enough, you know. I think just enough to not have them come and mutilate me in my sleep. So we should be good. Let's try. Let's go to bed. Okay, it's working. That's good. That is very good news. Oh, water is so good. Water is my best friend. Water is life. Okay, let's get some of these out. Oh, yes, we've got almost 30 in each one. So we'll be able to craft up the rest of the brick stones to get the main area here done, which will be nice. It'll be nice to get that out of the way, you know? It always feels good when you get that kind of stuff done. Okay, so we'll do this segment right here. Finish this up. Okay. And actually, pause. My privacy. So with this floor, oh no, is it doing, oh never mind, it was starting to be invisible again. I wonder if that's a bug. You guys, has that bug been brought to the attention of the developers or not? Because I feel as though I've never seen someone else have that bug, but I have it all the time. Like, it just on my Android device, and just yesterday with the Redstone mod stuff, then I'm seeing on my iPhone all the time. It's like it's always doing that, so I don't know, but nobody else talks about it, so I don't know if the developers even know that there's this invisible glitch going on. I don't know. We need to ask them. We need to ask them soon, because it's gonna drive me nuts. But usually it goes away after a couple of seconds, you know, so it's not generally a huge deal, but it can still feel kind of annoying. Anyway, So this will most likely be the lookout. Obviously, we haven't chosen 100% for sure. I just don't know. I can't make these kinds of decisions. There's too much pressure. I can't do it. But I'm gonna have to eventually. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's head over to the right side of the mountain, or the left. I guess it depends on which way you're looking. At the moment, it would be the left. But and let's go over there and just kind of get an idea, because out here it actually might be better to have a big balcony with the swimming pool and everything that we were talking about. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, that was a bad mistake. I thought it was going to be further, but that was still a very dumb thing to do. Okay, so I'm wondering now. Ooh, what's this? Is this what the giant spider? What are you doing in here? No way. This is my place. I don't know I made this clear. I'm going to light this up. This might be better because it looks much more beautiful out there, you know? It just looks nice. We've got trees. I mean, eventually they'll all be gone, but no, I'll keep planting them. Don't worry. It won't be ugly. And then we got this bridge thing over there. We got the mount. What the? Creepers. Creepers are always on this mountain. You know, one day I'm going to have to go out there and put a torch everywhere all over the mountain, because that would actually look really legit. I'm just thinking about that. If you were out in the distance out there and you were looking over here, this mountain would look really cool if every block on the outside had a torch. That would be disgustingly awesome. Okay, we gotta do that one day. But before we go there, this is where we're gonna have things come off, and we're gonna have a little hot tub. This is the place of choice for that. And it should be eventually connected to this main part of the home, which of course is a bit confusing at the moment, but eventually we'll have it set up. Look, we've even got that cobble bridge. I forgot about that. See, we've got this whole place mapped out. We're able to handle the what the that happened last time, didn't it? I forgot, you guys. I never even fixed it. Oh my gosh, what kind of man am I? What kind of man does this? Leaves everything like this. I'm gonna fix this right now. Okay. Oh, no. Don't use those. Don't use those. I have a shovel. Yeah, okay. I have a shovel. Okay, let's put this back here. And as far as that goes, I think we just put one there. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, I think we're good. I don't know what's going on here exactly, because, you know what? This is kind of ugly, because part of the world has, a part of this area at least, has this dirt and the other part doesn't. So we're going to chop this whole thing back a bit and put the stairs going down one more level, because that would look a lot more normal. And eventually we'll polish it up out here, but my shovel's going to break any second. No. It's gone. Oh, great. Oh, great. I'll get another one in a minute. It's no big deal. But first, we're going to set this up. Something looks weird now. Something just doesn't look right. Okay, well, we'll leave it for now. It's definitely functional. And this looks nice. Let's be honest. This is the inside of a mountain, you guys. This was the inside of a mountain. There was nothing else here. And look at what we've done. Let's try this again. Watch. We're in nature. Boom. Look at that. Okay, it looks pretty good. We've made some serious progress. I mean, obviously, there's some work to be done. But you know, that's with anything. This is actually, I'm kind of impressed right now, actually, just looking back on this. Like, wow. Once we make these walls brick and stuff, and we have more rooms separated and everything, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to look so good. All right. Anyway, we don't want to get too distracted. Let's get back to work on what we're doing, which would be this room. And I haven't decided how we want to handle this still. I know what we're going to do with it. Like, I know it's going to be a lookout kind of a thing. But I don't know how I want to, how big I want it to be, what shape, you know, that kind of stuff. Just haven't decided. But if we wanted to, we could even go all the, oh, that would be cool. We could go all the way along the outside of this part of the mountain. We could make like a glass lookout, have some little chairs. Okay, I'm having some good visions right now. I'm serious. I know I'm not the best designer in the world, but I am having some good visions of what this should be. That's a good sign, because if you don't know what you want to do with the world, then you're up a creek. I mean, you know, nothing's gonna happen. So it's good that I'm actually thinking through this. And it's good that you guys are thinking through it too, because you guys are helping me out down in the comments. I mean, I've been down there. You guys have been sweet. Oh, you know what I found the other day, you guys? I was on my YouTube thingy, like the back end, you know, where I can edit videos or like do stuff. Yeah, I know, a little bit generic, but you know, that area, apparently there's a tab, like a community tab that I can click on. And in there, it has all the comments, and not just all the comments, it has them in order for every video, and it tells you which videos they're on. So what that means is, I don't have to go on a video. Well, for example, if you put a comment on one of my videos from a week ago, normally I'd have to click on every video to possibly know that, right? I'd have to go back to the video. But now, I can actually just go on that tab, that YouTube comments tab, and I can see every comment being placed on my channel. So I'm like, dude, this is sweet. So now I'll be able to reply to a lot more comments a lot more quickly than ever before because of this option that apparently I've never noticed before. I'm assuming it's kind of new because the community tab itself didn't look all that familiar to me, but maybe I just wasn't looking around. I don't know. But it's super sweet. So I'm going to be utilizing that. Oh my gosh, I just saw some particles. No. No, where's my sword? No. Okay, I got it. You guys, did you see that? I'm not even joking. He just he flew across my screen. There's an Enderman in here, guys. I don't know where, but he is here. No question. No question. I think you guys are probably thinking I'm being stupid. Oh no, he's right there. See? I was gonna say just rewind the video, but never mind. You can see him. Don't do this, Enderman. Don't do this. Don't bloody do this. I hate Enderman.